This is your wallet. I've got my hands full with your credit cards, ID, and that Froyo loyalty card. So I was thrilled to learn about the new digital wallet in the Giant Eagle app. It'll let you store, manage, and spend all your gift cards right from your phone. E-gift cards you buy from Giant Eagle and GetGo will load automatically. And you can even transfer plastic gift cards there, too. Download the Giant Eagle app and start using the digital wallet today. Visit gianteagle.com/wallet for details.
Blog Talk Radio.
Do you ever stop to wonder if people really knew the truth about what was going on in the world, if they would be any different? Because quite frankly, normal abandoned me a long time ago. My name is Dakota Frandsen. I am the specialist of the strange and fucked up. You'll never see the world the same way once you stick with me. Nothing is off limits. And you'll never know what world I'll be coming from for each episode. Listen in. And wait for your world to be changed forever.
Hey everyone, this is Dakota Frandsen. Welcome to Specialist of the Strange Radio Show. Today is November 16th, 2018. Can you believe it is already almost Thanksgiving? It is almost Thanksgiving. Next Thursday. Holy shit. Happy birthday, Mom, by the way. My mother's birthday happens to be on Thanksgiving this year, so there's that. It would be that it is good old Turkey Day, coming up. I decided to do another episode of Strange Safety titled, "That Ain't Santa Sneaking In," because, unfortunately, as the holidays come around, so do the assholes that make it also not jolly. I know. I'm contemplating a completely teaching because of some of those unsavory types, just to protect my own sanity and lack of wanting to go to jail. But enough about me. What is the point behind this episode? Well, have you ever thought about what would happen Christmas morning or whatever the hell you celebrate? Christmas morning, you wake up, the children are all excited and giddy and practically yanking you from your sheet to get you to come downstairs so they can open up their own presents, only to discover the presents are missing. And the front door is unlocked. When you normally lock it, oh no! Oh no! So what can you do to protect yourself? And why would you need to? Oh, because that wouldn't happen to me. That couldn't happen to me and my family. Well, unfortunately, because it's well known that this time of year is to bring out the worst in people, and hell, you probably even noticed it by an increase of scam emails or scam phone callers. I had a lady call me on my number saying that she received a call from my number, unless she was someone I slept with and accidentally drunked out, which is highly unlikely because I don't really drink unless I have a special occasion, and nothing really came up with it recently. So it was likely that some scam fucking loser matched their phone number to look like mine, so there'll be a local number, and that person was more likely to answer. Yes. that it happened. So why should you try to be careful? Why should you try to watch this stuff? And you might even be stupid enough to say, "Oh, Dakota, I shouldn't have to lock up my house. I shouldn't have to lock up my car." And blah 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 blah. Well, I have a few statistics here for you, and yes, I'm going to bore you to death with some statistics, but I have some information on some stuff you may want to at least look into later on to help some of this stuff. Now, all this information was presented to me by an article I was able to find published earlier this year, back in May, that you might want to help keep in mind. I'm not trying to make you paranoid. I'm just saying you might want to be careful. Did you know, according to the FBI, one property crime happens every 3 seconds, roughly? Did you know about 38% of assaults that are reported to law enforcement officials happen during a home invasion? The percentage of rapes that occur because of a home invasion incident? About 60%. About over 2 million homes will experience a break-in or burglary at some point in time in the United States alone. Let's see, what else is there? The estimated number of household burglaries per year, 3.8 million. 7% of all household burglaries result in some sort of violent victimization. Now, statistically, these have gone down, but you got to also think of why. More technology, more crowded cities. Now, let's see. There's one that I thought was interesting. Rates of household burglary were generally lower for higher-income households than lower-income households. Poverty is a bitch, and it tends to make people do crazy things. Common type of home that experiences a home invasion is, ding, 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 a mobile home. Offenders will often use an open door or window to gain unlawful entry in about 17% of unoccupied residents. Yes, usually if the door's not locked, if your windows aren't locked, the police will actually come out and say a majority of break-ins and thefts happen because they were crimes of opportunity. Now, if you got an ugly-ass car, ugly-ass house, that tends to draw people away. Of course, but let's not go into all of that. Now, let's see. Ooh, here's an interesting, might be of some use. Actually be of some use other than scaring you. You know, roughly 60% of convicted burglars have admitted to avoiding homes with a security system because they weren't smart enough to figure that out. A third of all home invasions occur when someone is at home. Offenders were known to their victims in about 65% of violent burglaries. Yes, in most cases, from kidnappings to violent crime to break-ins, the offender is usually somebody you know. Now, let's see. 61% of offenders were unarmed when violence occurred during a burglary, but while a resident was present. The percentage of home invasions that occur with an offender who is armed with a firearm of some sort, about 12%. Serious injuries account for about 9% of the total reported victimization incidents that were related to home invasion. Here's one. Households residing in single-family units and higher-density structures of 10 or more units were less likely to be burglarized because, of course, there's more witnesses. Here's another one. In 18% of reported home invasions, the homeowner voluntarily let the offender into the home, going back to, again, this was somebody they knew, or it was people pretending to be like door-to-door salesmen just to get a look inside the house. Another 12 opened the door to have an offender try to push their way in. Crimes like that is usually when the offenders scoped the house out and found out there's usually not a man in the house, and it's women and children. So, ladies, don't wait for a man to come around. Pick up for yourselves, God damn it. May just save your life. But all in all, a lot of these burglaries can actually be preventable crimes. So I actually provided a link in the description. If the link doesn't work by just clicking on it, just simply copy and paste it into your URL box, and it should take you there. One is actually from a blog, my blog, that includes some information on some websites that might be of use to you, especially when you're online shopping. Because let's face it, if some of you were smart enough, you probably try to get some of your Christmas shopping done now before the assholes come out during Black Friday. Oh, guys. Now, let's just face it. A lot of deals are better online anyway. So, let's say you decide to go online shopping, and you're worried that your credit card information might be compromised. Because let's face it, it's been a few years now to where right around the holiday season, major retail stores like Walmart, Target, they all fessed up to news outlets saying, we've been breached. So, what can you do to try to call the banks and they'll send you a new card and you're going to have to go a few days without using your card, and what if you need to get gas or shit like that during that time frame? Oh, here's one way you can do it. You can help protect yourself. You can make sure you don't use don't use an actual debit card. You don't have to use your card for online shopping. I was recommending you use like your credit card because that's actually the bank's money, and they're a bit more keen to helping get back their own money as compared to your money. Let's face it. But what you can do is you can actually set up special burner cards to do all your online shopping. There's a website called privacy.com. If you go to the security links, if you go down to where in the episode description where it says bit.ly/tighten your security, there's a link that you can go to. And by clicking on this link, you can actually get $5 to spend however the hell you want. And all you got to do is you can just connect your card information to this site. It's completely free to use, and you can set up different cards for different websites. Say, like, you have automatic refill on your phone bill. You can use one card for that. You can use one card for your Amazon shopping, one for your Shopify subscription, one for Netflix, one for Hulu. And you can actually, if you set up more, now I believe it's like 3 cards with a recurring subscription payment, you can actually earn cash back rewards. Sound cool? Check it out. Now, another thing you can also do, you can also look for some security cameras to place around the house. But Dakota, you don't want to deal with all the wires and drilling and blah, 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 blah. Well, let's see. Do you want to keep an eye on your packages that make sure that your things get to the door, or you can get a look at whoever's sneaking around your house before you get home? There you go. I also have a link in the same Tighten Your Security blog post I have available on my website for easy-to-install security cameras to place around the house. You can put one by you as a doorbell. You can put one over your front door. You can have it just slide in on and off your front door. What it does is just hangs over, so it's not like someone can easily just yank it down without breaking the door. And there's also ones you can just play around the house. They connect to your Wi-Fi. You'll be able to use them with your phone app on your phone to see who's at the door, get alerts, and you can even use your phone to talk to whoever's on the other end of the camera. So say some kids come to your house and they get ready to egg your house and go like, I see you, assholes. There you go. Another awesome service called Ivancy VPN. And what a VPN is something that helps hide your online activity. You probably heard me mention this on previous episodes, but you can use it to help cover your tracks on the web. You can use it to unlock region-exclusive content. Let's say there's a movie you saw while you were traveling abroad that's only available in, like, Japan, China, on Asian Airlines. Or in my case, there was one particular movie I wanted to see, and it was only available in Australia's version of Netflix. I wanted to catch that. Eventually, they released it to the U.S., but it seemed like forever later. You can have unlimited download with no one watching you, and even more perks. And by the way, with less monitoring on your web activity, and you might actually see your internet speed get bumped up a bit. Wouldn't that be nice? There's also a link to that in the episode, in the blog post that goes with these episodes. Be sure to check that out when you can. Because nothing's ever seen more. I recall within the last few weeks, I've been constantly talking to people saying that they had to call their banks because their cards have been compromised, or they started noticing people scoping around UPS drivers. Are all serious. If you're at home, right around the time the mail gets delivered, just watch. See if there's somebody following the local FedEx guy. And you want my favor? Try to get a license plate and call it in. Just say, hey, when you call in, just say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I've heard my neighbors talk about packages getting stolen. I noticed this car acting strange. It was followed around the FedEx driver. An awful lot seemed to be stopping whenever it was stopping. This is what the car looks like. This is the license plate. You might want to look into it. Who knows? You might just help save Christmas. Yes, you can save it from the Grinch. The Grinch. Did Benedict Cumberbatch one any good? I don't know. Sorry if I accidentally just beeped into your ears, into your listening devices. And also, I will be looking into potentially setting up a spot where you can get some self-defense materials for you, things you can easily carry on your person at all times without raising a lot of suspicion. I might even do another. Looking into setting up, like I said, I'm looking into setting up a spot where you can get yourself some self-defense gear, stuff you can easily keep on your person. You know, might not even have to carry your permit with you. You can look unnoticeable, and the only time somebody may notice is either when you're beating their ass with it or if they happen to be carrying one themselves. So be on the lookout for that. Also, I would like to announce that we are officially live on Patreon. If you like this show and you like the work that I'm trying to do and you want to help out, please, 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 please check it out. There should be a link in the description that leads you to a Patreon page if you want to check it out. Go right ahead. I'm going to be updating it with even more membership tiers here soon. So that way, if you decide to help out, you can get some really cool perks. Right now, I have it set up to where you can get, if you sign up with certain membership tier, you get a free copy of one of my books, one of the movies I've helped do over the years. Might even get some cool headphones, a cool T-shirt. That sounds good to you? You want to help out? Or you just want to take a peek and see what's up? Go right ahead. The link should be in the description. Now I'm going to call this episode here. Be sure to tune in next week, where I will be talking about gun control. Ooh, I'm going to go political again. Ooh. And why all these bans on semi-automatic weapons, jack shit, in my opinions, and my observations of the world on what really should be done before we result to that. So tune in next week. It'll be the day after Thanksgiving on Friday, November 23rd. Same time, same place. And I do apologize for the ads that start to pop up on these pages through some of my affiliates. It's the only way to help earn up some money with this show. So I do apologize if they seem at least repetitive. Not much I can do. If you get onto the Patreon, help support me through Patreon, I just might be able to help remove them from future episodes. God, that just felt like a hostage situation. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. This episode was brought to you by Touch of Modern. You can find some really, really awesome gifts for your loved ones at awesome prices, or something for yourself. You know, I'm not judging. Click on the link in the description. It'll take you to a special spot where you can check out all the cool shit on there. You might be seeing some of the commercials on TV where they have a fucking flamethrower, fucking jetpacks. I mean, that level of cool shit. If you like this show and you want to see more content from me, be sure to find me on social media. There's a link to a blog post that includes all of my official accounts, as well as stores I help manage and affiliate partners. Lots of cool shit there. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Evicted in Monday.
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist.
Okay.
I don't think you know what you're doing to me. You got it.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.